And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. So I hope you guys are all well. There's a fair few bits to go through in today's video, as you can tell by the title. But I think I should start today's video by going over the recent statement put out by Celtic on their website. So Celtic have announced that the highly anticipated ticket sale for their first game of the season against Kilmarnock has been postponed due to a global Microsoft outage. The club released a statement saying, due to a global third-party system outage, some online services, including our ticketing platform, are experiencing disruption today. So they will monitor the situation apparently, but they have delayed the purchase of online sales or online ticket sales for the opening fixture of the season. Which is frustrating for a lot of Celtic fans because the game will most likely sell out when the club does manage to get them out live. And of course, it'll be high demand for these tickets. So if someone was waiting in the queue today and yesterday, then they might miss out on the opportunity. So it's a little bit frustrating. Obviously, out of Celtic's control. It's not due to the high traffic of the Celtic fans going onto the website. It's just due to a third-party Microsoft service issue. Definitely worth mentioning. As the same goes with the Celtic women team as well. People unable to get tickets for that game as well. So some issues going on there. That will get fixed soon. But the tickets for the first game of the season, Flag Day, have been postponed, which is a little bit frustrating for the fans that want to get their tickets as soon as possible. But let's talk about today the big news, of course, which is that Kasper Schmeichel has officially been announced as a Celtic player. Now, this came out last night, as we expected it would. I spoke about it yesterday. I thought it would be announced yesterday. It was announced yesterday. And I'm very delighted with the signing overall. I keep saying it's a good signing in my opinion. I know it was a free transfer, not really digging deep in our pockets for this one, but I think the experience he brings, it will definitely help us in big moments in the season. And of course, he's got European experience as well. Done a great Champions League campaign with Leicester back in 16-17, the year after they won the league. So he's basically expressed his excitement about joining Celtic through social media. And the post went somewhat viral. It did really good engagement as soon as he was announced. And he signed a 1-year deal, of course, with the option for a second if, of course, things go well this season. And he shared his joy and anticipation with his followers, marking the beginning of his new chapter in Glasgow. And I thought it was quite a good little post as well. So in his post, Schmeichel wrote, "A dream come true to sign for a club with such a rich legacy as Celtic FC. Excited to be a part of this historic club and following the footsteps of giants. A new journey starts. Can't wait to get to work." So a lot of fans love this message, of course. I think the thing was, can't wait to follow in the footsteps of giants, basically showing that there's a lot of big names in that position where he plays now. And this in 4 minutes, this post got 5,000 likes. It's very well with the Celtic fans. I think a lot of Celtic fans are happy to see him come through the door. I think a lot of relief as well that we got a really good goalkeeper in. I think a lot of Celtic fans as well, me included at one point, felt like we might kind of mess up this transfer window and not get someone capable to replace Joe Hart. I'm glad that we have. Of course, he's not proven on the pitch just yet, but we have kind of high hopes for him going into the season. Of course, he's great experience in the Premier League and in Europe as well. So, and Brendan Rodgers obviously knows him very well. So, fans have warmly welcomed Schmeichel's enthusiastic comments, with many expressing excitement and support in response to his post. The sense of anticipation for the season to get started and hopefully to see Kasper hit the ground running is palpable. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait for the season to start. I've had enough of this summer break now. Of course, I'm looking forward to the transfer window as well. I'm sure we'll get a lot more exciting players in through the door, but nothing really hits the same as the start of the season when things are really kicking off. And that's where I want to be right now. That's the exciting part of football, of course. Watching your team play. So definitely looking forward to it. We've got about 3 weeks before the kickoff of the season. Hopefully the tickets are back on sale by then, of course, as well. There's a lot of work to do in training, I'm sure, and definitely a lot of work to do in the transfer market before we are fully ready to go into the season and feel confident that we can achieve something great this year. So let's discuss Brendan Rodgers' comments as well about Kasper Schmeichel signing. He said, "I'm really pleased to bring Kasper to Celtic. He's a real quality keeper and someone with the ability and personality to be great for us. The manager's confidence in Schmeichel's abilities stems from, of course, from their successful stint together at Leicester City, where Schmeichel played a pivotal role in the FA Cup triumph. Some great years under Brendan Rodgers at Leicester. I mean, winning the FA Cup against Chelsea, that was a good achievement in itself. Nearly finishing in the top 4 twice, 2 great seasons, and then they obviously kind of capitulated a little bit when he left the club. Had Warden there instead when Schmeichel went to Nice, and they got relegated that same year. So obviously a big figure in the team. He continued saying, he is a great guy, and I trust, and someone who knows how to win. He lives for football, and he has come into a club where he will feel the same passion that he has for the game. So, that's what you want a player that's passionate and wants to play for the team. I think as well, he kind of does resemble a bit like Joe Hart. He feels like a leader on and off the pitch as well. I feel like you can kind of feel his presence, even though he's in goal and may not be with him the whole of the game. But yeah, he's a big figure, and I think he'd be a great person to learn from Cincialo as well, who's another young keeper we brought in. And he said Rodgers also emphasised the cultural fit and welcoming environment at Celtic, stating, I know he will fit right at home at Celtic, and we look forward to working with him as we all aim for more success. So yeah, some positive words there from Rodgers. I'm sure he's excited as well to be working with Kasper Schmeichel. He said when he joined Celtic, he wants to work with the best quality players, and I think Kasper Schmeichel does fit that category for a goalkeeper. I think he's a superb goalkeeper, and I think he'll be great for us this year. But of course, let him do his talking on the pitch. He's obviously got a good receipts behind him, I suppose, if you will. Some great history behind him in his career, but he needs to perform on the pitch now this season. And of course, he'll be training with the squad now, going to the USA pre-season tour, getting an idea of how we want to play. And yeah, looking forward to it. To me, it's an exciting time to be a Celtic fan for sure. But of course, we still need to sign some more players this transfer window. But we know Paulo Bernardo is very much in the works right now as well. We know Adam Myler was still kind of sniffing around him a little bit, trying to get a transfer fee agreed for that one. And there's other names being thrown around as well, more centre-back options. O'Shea, of course. A lot of different names being thrown around. We want to make sure we get the best quality in through the door. And it's a good start. It's a good start for sure. It is a good start. We've got 2 goalkeepers in. I think Sigres will now definitely leave at some point as well. That's just a matter of time. That will be kind of a 1 in, 1 out situation, or 2 in, 1 out situation. But yeah, Sigres will definitely leave for the club at some point, but nothing concrete as of yet. As always, let me know your thoughts on everything we discussed in today's video. I'm very keen to know your thoughts on the Kasper Schmeichel signing. I think the only real concern from Celtic fans is his age, but I don't think anyone's really, questioning his ability as a keeper. It's just more so the age of him. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the signing in itself. Do you think it's a good one, yes or no? Drop a like on this video as always, and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.